Hello and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. Today's beer comes to us from Niigata Prefecture, which is on the Sea of Japan. Niigata, that's spelled Niigata. And this prefecture is, again, on the Sea of Japan. It's the area that gets probably the most snow, or at least it's constantly snowing. I don't know if they have the most snow, but the weather's terrible there. Every day when I see the weather report for different areas of Japan, it shows, like almost blizzard conditions in Niigata. People I know there who say that, if you don't dig out the area in front of your car every day, you're just not going to get it out. So in any case, so it's a cold area, and the brewery that we're looking at is called Niigata Beer, and they were founded in 1997, and they're in Niigata City, which is the main city for the prefecture. Rate Beer has 39 separate beers for them, and an untapped 130 separate ratings, and that seems a bit excessive, I think. But overall, there were when I checked, there were around 4,000 ratings, and the average was 3.17, which is not terribly high overall. They're most famous probably for their espresso beer, which is an extra stout at 8% with coffee in it, and it's a very interesting beer, and that's the one I have seen most often from them. But this one turned up, and I thought I'd give it a try. It's called Niigata Beer Non Alcohol, and that's exactly what it is. It's a non or low alcohol beer, 0.00%, and it cost 185 yen in the place that I bought it, which is about, I'd say, about maybe US $1.70, maybe something like that, $1.60. It has only one rating on Rate Beer, and that was at 2.3, and Untapped 30 ratings when I checked at 1.84, so pretty low. It was released in early, they started releasing this in early 2000 last year, and this has a drink by date of next month, March 2022, so we should give this a go. I've done a number of Japanese non-alcohol beers. I have a playlist of them, mostly from the major companies, but craft beer breweries are starting to get into it too. It's the in some parts of the world, it's the fastest growing segment of the beer market, non-alcohol beer. If you read about the topic here in Japan, you'll see that young people aren't drinking as much as their elders do or did when they were that age. So drinking, it's year by year, the amount of people, the percentage of people who drink is going down. So I'm not a big fan of these. And this is has a typical nose of what's we call unfermented wort, if you are a home brewer, or if you know a home brewer and you've ever smelled them boiling up a batch of beer. It smells like that. This one has even more, something like cattle feed, molasses. Yeah, not promising. Flavor quite similar, kind of sweet, molasses. Yeah. It's a style of beer now, and fortunately, good beer brewers are finding ways to get around this flavor. Hitachi no Nest, for example, they make two different varieties of non-alcohol beers, one with ginger and yuzu, and one just a regular, and they both taste pretty good. A friend of mine who's probably the best, most knowledgeable about Japanese beer, he has actually bought a case of it, so it can be drinkable, and it's useful for people who want to take a day off from drinking, certainly, or take a day off from alcohol. But this is not the one. Yeah, I couldn't give this a very high rating at all. They tried, but they're going to do a better job to make it, I think, saleable. In any case, this is Niigata non-alcohol beer, and a non or low alcohol beer from Niigata Beer in Niigata City, Japan. That's it for today. I'm not going to waste any more time on this one. I hope you're doing well. Stay healthy. Please subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Okay? Bye-bye.